and welcome to Orchids 365. And if you're new, welcome to my channel. My friends, welcome back. I have been avoiding all of the repotting that I have to do, but the rain has given me a little bit of a chance today, so hopefully it'll give me time to. These beautiful phals have been getting so much rain. Look at this, guys. So I'm gonna give them priority today, as I feel like these are emergencies. So I'm just gonna give them a squeeze here. Look at this. Look at that. See, root system is looking fabulous. However, all of that moss is completely saturated. Okay, so I'm going to carefully, and by the way, I've sterilized all of my equipment with alcohol, and I have some cotton balls. So what I want to do is I was thinking the swing is a bit smaller than I anticipated, and I have two of these babies, right? So I can do this, but I'm afraid it may be too big and too heavy. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to just, because my fear with these supermarket phals is that sometimes when I loosen the moss, I find that it has those little spongy soil things in the middle. They have a name, I always forget. And then that just causes them to retain way too much moisture, and with the amount of rain we've been getting lately, it's not gonna do them any good. So I want to try to salvage it. See, it doesn't need all of this moss, guys. Look at this. That's not good. Okay, I think I got it just in time though. I'll give it a chance to so I'm just gonna continue loosening it up. Gonna go grab my gloves. See, I have this horrible habit of starting projects and forgetting them, and sometimes we have unwanted little guests here living inside of all of this. So yeah, I think the smart thing to do is to put these on. It's also easier to loosen this up without hurting the roots and trying to get to the bottom. Way too much moisture going on in here. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at those roots. But yeah, I think she was way due for this. I want to see if I find what I was telling you about. Sometimes they have a little basket in the middle. It just retains so much moisture. It's so bad for it. And these are beautiful. I bought these back in June. Bought two of them, and I posted them as my birthday orchids. They just hopped in my shopping cart. And I just bought this swing. Since my other phals are doing so good on that swing, I went ahead and I bought another little ceramic swing for these. Oh, there you go. See? Wow. Okay, so it doesn't have that, which is great. And I'm just gonna continue loosening it up until I get just, see, all that bottom. Look at this. It's way too much moss for this. So I think now she's at a point where if I can set her, see, and I really don't need to cut anything off. The roots are so happy and healthy, but just way too much moisture in there. But see, looking good. There's no nothing bad there looking. And then I'm going to keep the stakes like last time. See, so I removed all of that, and I can probably set her right here. See that? She's gonna sit lovely. So now I'm gonna go ahead, do the same thing to the other phal that I'm gonna sit next to her. I'm gonna loosen up the moss, and then I'm gonna figure out how to tie them there together. So here's my other one. Wanted to show you. This one has been, let me just set her here so she doesn't get hurt. Come on, baby. There you go. So look at this. She's just like, help, let me out of here. Look at that root, guys. So I'm just gonna give her a squeeze. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. If you hear like a squeal, that's probably gonna be me if something crawls out of here. So see, I'm gonna loosen her up. Oh, it's so much better to do it with the gloves on. Look, oh, see, this is not good. See, this is what I was fearing on the other one. See, all that moisture there in the middle, those roots are starting to change color. So if I would have not done this, oh, this is what I was looking for, you guys. This is what always gets these phals sick. Oh, I cannot say enough how mad this gets me. The other one didn't have it, but see, this little thing is usually in the middle. I always forget what it's called. It's like that spongy stuff when you wet it. It's kind of like soil, but this is like murder for the supermarket phals, because people don't know it's there, and they're not, they're afraid of doing what we're doing right now. Look at this. This is the stuff that if I would have not removed her, look, see the damage there? See the yellow is getting green? not good. I am so glad that got a little bit of sunshine today, because she would have not made it if this would have kept going. Look at this. I'm just gonna pull that right out. Look, this is so unnecessary. Moss does the job. I don't know why. I'm figuring they do this because, you know, they have to ship it and stuff. But see, I already see a root in there that's completely, look, was completely ruined by this. And these were gonna start getting all moldy. See, I hope you can see that. That's not good. Okay, see the healthy roots, the green ones over here on this end. See, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and continue to loosen up and take all this gunk out. This is bad. Don't like it. Phals do not need all of this moisture. All right, sweet baby, look at this, so much in there. Okay, so I'm gonna finish taking all of this out. I swear, I think I'm up to like 2 pounds of this. And then I'm gonna stand them there. I'm gonna trim those roots that look a little bit messed up, and I'm gonna stand them and tie them, show you how I'm gonna tie them on the swing. Look at this, guys. It already had worked its way. I'm hoping she'll be fine. I think she will, because she has more healthy roots than she has. But I mean, I want you to just see this gunk. Look at this. This is the enemy. When you have, look, squeeze, it's a sponge. It just never lets it dry. See, the other one is in way better shape because she didn't have that going on. So I'm gonna clean her up, spray her. I was thinking of getting some of that Nature's Way spray for the, you know, because since she was in all this moisture. And then I'm gonna tie her up and see if we can perhaps see this one right here with a big green spot. Look, see, right on that spot. I'm gonna go ahead and just, this one's looking pretty bad too. This one's still green. Don't wanna, these are perfect up here. There you go. Craziness. All right, I'm gonna go grab some spray just because she was exposed to all of this moisture, just for precaution. There, see, this root could have grown a little nicer, but oh, that gunk, see right there, the thinning, that's not gonna work. So I'm gonna get rid of her. It's a shame. That's where all that gunk was on. See, that's what happens. I'm really glad I got to her today. Would have been a goner with all the rain. Okay guys, so what I did was I got some of my gardening wire and I tied this one up. This one suffered a lot more of the root system, so she's lighter. This one's a little heavier, so I went and I tied them through the bottom. At the beginning it's not really pretty to see, but it does help them stay in place. I'm going to establish the root system. I'm going to show you at the end of the video what the other phals that I mounted on a swing from Orchid Pottery from Cotton Silk. I'm going to show you their progress, and it's amazing. They seem to be so happy there, and they get time to dry out. I don't have to worry about the overwatering, the over moisture. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to just lightly cover them with some of the coconut, because that just helps, you know, helps take care of their roots. And I'm just gonna lightly put it on there. See, so this spike I'm keeping because it looks like, you never know, she might just keep blooming. This one's already dry. This one looks like she's ready to be cut, so I'm just gonna cut it right here on the node, like I always do when they're crispy. And then I'm gonna leave this one here. This one's a goner too, no need to have her there. So I'm just gonna put this over it just to help it protect the roots, establish the root system. And I'm gonna hop on and show you when I hang it, and then I'm gonna show you the one that I previously did. I hope that this was somehow helpful. I hope that you notice the importance of keeping an eye on those supermarket phals, because, you know, at the beginning you want to keep them in a pretty pot, you want to enjoy the blooms. Once those blooms fall off, you really want to check them out, because like I showed you, one had this spongy soil thing inside. I always forget the name, but it was doing it so much harm to the root system. The other one didn't have it. It always happens. Sometimes they have it, sometimes they don't. Some people think, oh, I killed my phal, whatever. It's not your fault, especially if you're not comfortable with digging in and pulling them out and, you know, trimming roots and all the stuff I showed you now. So you have to trust your gut and know that if you see like it's retaining too much moisture, you see that something's going on, like with these guys, just go in there and don't be afraid, because they will thank you later with plenty of beautiful new blooms. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you so much for watching. Here's the final product. See that? And yes, at the beginning you're gonna have all the twisties and the ties, but eventually these roots look like they're ready to establish themselves and be happy. See, she looks lovely. So what I want to do is I want to update you with my previous orchid swing mount. So here she is. She has not stopped ever since I mounted her, where she had just like one spike. She has not stopped blooming. Her leaves have gotten beautiful. There's 2 of these here. The swing is a little bigger. Look at those leaves, guys. Okay, and most importantly, because you know, if you know anything about me right now, is that you know I live for mounted orchids. Look at this root system. I mean, come on, look at this. They are happy as they are in the wild, see? And I'm happy that I know that they will drain, they will dry. This rain, this humidity, see, look at those roots. Roots don't lie, right, guys? And look at those leaves, and they're living together so happily. All right, thank you for joining me, my mounting adventures, my orchid mounting adventures. And I'll see you guys next time, because I have plenty more mountain projects lined up for you. Bye, and have a beautiful day.